Aloha guys! I just came from a swim from the ocean and I just want to share with you what I experience here, how I live and what I do, because I know for most of you guys out there it's very boring right now, but it's not boring for me here because every day there's something happening here. Out of 10 houses, 3 people are here, but still it's like I have always action here. Like today I went for a swim in the ocean and I took my neighbor and I went for a swim and she wanted to chill, and then the police came and they gave tickets to everyone who didn't go for a swim. So it was like full action. And I was swimming in the ocean, and then I realized something, that it took me almost a month to swim here in the ocean, and I'm a good swimmer. I think I can call myself a good swimmer. I can be there for hours. I love the ocean. But it took me a month almost to get into the water. And the reason is, and I spoke to some people and they explained it to me as like every wave has a dynamic, has an energy, right? And a rhythm. And usually when I go anywhere in the world to a beach and in the ocean, I just swim and it doesn't do anything to me. But here, they had 1.5 years ago lots of magma and lava, like the volcano was broke out and the magma, the lava came down the mountain and it's still active. So that means you have the mountain and you can't see anything, but below there's still the lava which is active, which is moving and coming out in certain areas in the ocean. So that means the waves are there, and then still the waves get a different energy from the lava, which is also, it's like a double energy moving. Because every time when I stepped with the foot into the water, it's like an energy wave just pushed me back, and I was like, okay, what's this? Then I knew, okay, I have to be more careful. There's a dynamic which I need to get used to, and now it's so easy and so beautiful to swim. But my message for today is, it's for all the empaths, all the star seeds. If you get abused, why do you get abused? Like yesterday I went for a swim, and then the whole day I cleansed myself and I could feel fear, and I had an image of one of my neighbors and I was screaming and I was angry, and I was like, okay, why is this person always in my energy field? I can feel it. It's a lot of fear. It's a lot of something is off. And then yesterday, finally, when I was after a run, jogging, and then I came back home and I was feeling good, all the sparks came up, and then I got a message. And my neighbor said, you know what, we broke up. I said, okay, fine. And then she said, he's abusing me. And then it made all sense, because before that I saw pictures of abuse, hurting, fear. And then it made all sense. And you know what, you empaths out there, most of the times if you feel something, it's not you. It's either the neighbor, it's someone, a family member. So always make sure that you just be really in alignment with yourself. Cleanse yourself energetically. Make sure you have healthy boundaries. It's not just having a fence in front of the house. You need energetic fence so that not everyone and everything can enter your system. But I know with empaths, it's not so easy. It wasn't easy for me yesterday at all. And it's not easy because for so many people, like I can't talk to many people. And the people I talk to, I really choose. And there was another neighbor, he used to keep coming and he would say, oh, you're so funny, because I made him laugh a lot, right? And yes, I laugh too. But to be honest, it was too much for me, because he came with all his burden and sorrows from the past, which he wouldn't let go. And he really put me down with his energy, which he had a low frequency. For him, it raised, but for me, he really pulled me down. And that's an abuse. I'm abusing myself because I'm keeping up with those people. And then what I did is I sent him an email, because 3 or 4 times I told in his face, I said, please, you can't just come here, because this is my environment. This is my space. And I just want to be free. You can't just come anytime you want. I'm retreating. And still he would show up. And I didn't like it, because I could even feel when I was out on the lava, he would be coming here to my house, and I felt it. And it was like such an intruding energy, which violating my energy. And the moment someone violates my energy, I get body pain. And I don't want that. I don't like that. So I told him, I said, please stay away. I don't want to be in touch with you. And I feel so much better now. And I don't care how they feel, because it's not about them. It's about me, that I feel good within myself. Yeah. And I use filth. I say fuck this, that, because I have to let it out of my system. And my sister says, oh, you're using so much filth, and you can hurt so many people with your words. They're so hurtful. Yeah, of course they're hurtful, because your energy is hurting me. Because you can look in my face and tell me how beautiful I am, and inside of your mind and in your heart you're thinking, oh, what an ugly woman or ugly bitch she is, or whatever, But the point is, I'm not following and going for what you say. I will react to that, what I feel. And if someone says something nice, it doesn't mean it's the truth, and you will feel it in your body. So please, love yourself, respect yourself, and the moment someone crosses your boundaries and hurts you physically, emotionally, in whatever way, stay away from them. And don't blame them. You have to look at yourself. If someone crosses my boundaries, I will look at myself and ask myself, where in me I'm not able to love myself? Where in me don't I respect my wishes and my happiness? Where do I neglect my happiness for other people? This is so important. Please, guys, if you neglect your happiness for anyone and you change yourself to become a different person for someone else, that's the way how they take energy from you. You're not in alignment with yourself anymore. And those people are energy vampires. They don't love you. They just want to suck the energy from you. A person who loves you, they will love you the way you are. And that's not a myth. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a joke. This is the truth. A person who doesn't love you the way you are, that means you're not loving yourself the way you are. And if you can't be by yourself and you always need people around you, then you should ask yourself, why is it that way? Today in the morning, I had a guy from India texting me, and I have so many people texting me about incest. And he said, my sister is sleeping with me and now the boyfriend. I know it's like, sorry, gang bang. It's called gang bang. And it's not funny because he's losing his energy, and he said he feels suicidal. And I can really feel with him, because this must be terrible. And his own sister, which he adores, tells him, you know what? You're making me feel good. That's why I'm using you. And she is using him. The question is it justified for her because she's the sister to do so? No, it's not. So he needs to do everything he can in his own power to go away from that situation. And it's not easy. It's tough. But if you don't look after yourself, who will do it? Most of the times, the parents don't even know and realize what's going on. They wouldn't even understand, or they have the issues themselves. You can't break a pattern for someone else, but you can break the pattern for yourself. And if you wake up in an environment which is abusive, when you grow up in an environment which is abusive, and when you meet people who are abusive, go away, tell them to go away, change your surrounding, and look in yourself what's going on, what's wrong with you that you do this. Not it's your fault and blame yourself and feel miserable. No, you ask yourself, what can you do to love yourself? What can you do to be more happy? And everything around you will change. Guys, this message is from the bottom of my heart, and it's very important. So please wake up. It's all about being truthful to yourself and not justifying what another person does to you if they hurt you. Even if it's your own family, say bye to them, but don't accept what they do to you if it hurts you. Not from the mind, from your heart. I love you guys very much. Aloha. Bye.